Hi everyone, my name is Maddie and my pronouns are they, them, and I just wanted to make a quick short video on the topic of EMT because I got some questions of it on my last video about being an EMT, so I just thought I'd come on here and answer them. So one question I got is how to become an EMT. So I don't know how it is in other states, but for New Jersey, you have to do a class. I did a class my junior year of high school, so like a year and a half ago. And it was 3 times a week. It was on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and all day Sunday. It was 6:30 to 10 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and 8:30 to 4 on alternating Sundays. And that was for 4 months. It was January through end of April. And basically what you do in that class is you learn all the skills. You take multiple tests, both like written and like practical, so like simulations on different scenarios, and you learn about the body, you learn about like medical care, you learn about charting and all of that type of thing. And then once you're done with that and you pass that exam, at the end you graduate EMT school and you have to take something called the National Registry exam. And so like I think it was maybe a week-ish after I passed my EMT class, I took the exam, and that exam ranges from 70 to 120 questions. It's like smart technology, so basically once it's like 99% sure you're competent enough, it will shut off the questions. So you could fail at 70 or you can pass at 70, you can fail at 120 or pass at 120. It's really just based on like when the computer says you're ready, hopefully if you're ready. And then after that you just apply for your licensing and in your state and in like the National Registry. And then you're allowed to start like practicing as an EMT. So I wasn't 18 when I got mine, so for a year I just volunteered as like an observer EMT at my local station, and so I just like observed and kind of helped other EMTs on calls, but turned 18 in April and I've now been able to do patient care. I had like a short training period, and most places do, of like a month-ish, where you'll be kind of guided by other EMTs and they'll give you like advice and feedback on how your patient care is and like charting and stuff like that. And that's kind of like basically like job training. And then once you're cleared from that, you're like done, you're an EMT fully, you get to practice, make decisions for patients and all of that. If you have a driver's license, you can also drive the ambulance. I don't, so I can't drive it, unfortunately, but one day I will. But yeah, after that you basically just have to renew your licensing. New Jersey, I think it's every three years, and the National Registry is every 2 years, or I might be flipping them. But basically you have to do CEUs, which are like continuing education courses, and those just like go back on different topics covered in your initial class and make sure that you're like still up to date on any new research for like medicine, and also just like review it in case you haven't had any calls or like experiences with that type of like patient or symptom or this or that, and you talk about like how to handle it. And then you have to take like a test for those, but those tests are really easy. And then you're good once you get 24 CEUs that are like core classes, and those are like A, B, and C refreshers, and then you have to get like 24 electives. So for example, I took an elective on like mental disorders, so I like learned about stroke and like how to handle that. I've also taken one on like OBGYN emergencies, and specifically like childbirth, so like I reviewed all of that information. So yeah, I enjoy being an EMT. I decided to be one when I was younger, when I was like 14, but you can't like do EMT school until you're 16, so I had to wait 2 years, and then I like forgot about it a little bit. But I've always been interested in medicine. Like I'm going to college in August to start being a PA, so I'm excited about that. And for those who don't know, like a PA is a physician assistant. It's kind of in between a doctor and a nurse. It's like right there, autonomy wise. So I'm excited for that. And then what re-sparked my interest in being an EMT when I was 16 was one of my friends who was in the grade above me did their class like in like the semester before I took my class, and I saw her do it and enjoy it and have like fun, but also like, you know, take all the tests and whatever, and I was like, I could do that. Mind you, I was taking also 3 AP classes and an honors class and like you know, the rest of my regular schedule, but it was good. It was fun. I made friends who I'm still talking to today and still hang out with. It's a great community, really, like EMS, like EMTs, firefighters, and like police. They all work together for calls sometimes. But yeah, I mean, if you're interested, I think that being an EMT is a great opportunity to like serve your community, learn about medicine, and also just like make friends and get some good life experiencing, like handling and dealing with like different types of people. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of clarify some things, answer some questions. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just kind of me rambling, but yeah, thank you.